Okay. So I am back. I had to take care of a couple little things, and we're back to doing more drying. So let's get back to Toby, where we left off. And so let's see here. Okay. I wanted to fix this. Where'd my pen go? Here it is. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, okay then. How's that? Oh, that works. Okay. And now I had said earlier in the previous vid that I was thinking about adding some detail to his vest and shirt. So let's lock this layer and let's do that on a new one. And then that way, if I really don't like it, I can do away with it. But I need to see it in order to replicate it. Alright, so let's close that and lock it down and do you. Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah. I think I like that. Gives some more visual interest and something to people can play with and color. Woohoo! And just need to make sure that it doesn't turn into, I don't know, the Thing's rock skin. Because this is supposed to be more like dragon scales or that kind of thing. Alligator skin, although it's not alligator skin. Just an old worn leather vest. Come on. Okay. Boom. And yeah, I like that. Let's fix that. And I think that works. The real fun's going to be trying to replicate that shirt pattern, and that I think I'm going to also do on a separate layer, because I'm not entirely sure how I want to do that. I know I'm doing, I'll probably do something basically similar to this, but with a different pattern. But when I did that digitally in Photoshop, it was a brush, if I remember correctly. And what I may do is try and find that brush again and make that pattern and then do an outline. But we'll see. We shall see. Okay, put the seam in there, put the seam over here. Put the seam there. Oh, we should have that up here too. Now see, I need to take that line out because there's a slight tangent with the underneath line. Don't want it to give the impression that it's a continuation. Yeah, oh, okay, we'll do that. I like that. Yeah. Working, working. What is going on here? Alright. Back this way. And that. And that. Oops, he did it again. Gotta be careful about that. You don't want... I need to fix that. Let's get rid of that. Under. Yeah. And let's fix that while we're at it, while I'm thinking about it. Do 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 do. Okay, so more of the scales. Okay. And I want to make sure that that's obvious that it's the border. Why so loud? I don't know. The neighbor kids. Yay. Okay. I wonder, can I set... Yeah, we'll keep that. And... Alright, I'm liking how that's turning out. Let's see. Get my reference out of there. Ooh, yeah. Let's... that's gonna do that. And okay. Actually, I may leave the shirt alone, because I think that would make a nice contrast from the vest. Yeah, I think so. But I... Okay, well, let's finish up the pattern on the vest, though. Come on. You can do it, Gene. Oh, I need to make sure I put the seam in here. Don't want to forget that. Want to stay consistent. All right. So let's see what else has been going on. We went and saw Justice League. That was fun. I do not understand why everybody is so much hate's getting piled on it. I think people kind of need to relax and just enjoy things. I mean, we are having a glut of superhero geekiness, and I know when I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of that, and it's kind of a golden age in a sense, and it's awesome, and I wish people would remember that. And yeah, and I know, I mean, I've had my fair share of not liking certain superhero movies, but they've been truly bad, and this was not a bad movie. It wasn't a perfect movie, but hey, it wasn't bad. It wasn't awful. And what's my criteria for awful? Oh, Superman 4, Superman 3, Batman and Robin, the latest Fantastic Four movie, which really upset me. So, I guess it also depends on whether you're a big fan or not. X-Men 3. They ruined my Dark Phoenix story. Well, the Dark Phoenix story. So, I guess I do get, especially if you're a fan of something and it doesn't go exactly the way you want it to go, you're going to be upset. But Justice League was not a bad movie. Okay, let's turn that off. And I think that works for me. I just gotta dig up the dagger and find the runes that were originally on it. Although I guess I don't really need to do that. So let's just go ahead and put some runes on there. Oh, I was gonna do something with the belt buckle. So let's see. Okay, that works. And then for the belt buckle, since he's a necromancer, pattern do I... So if he's going to be part of that world, let's go ahead and do... the same sort of pattern that's been in everything else. Alright, that works. And boom. Okay. So we have Toby. Oop, wrong one. Get rid of the red lines. And another page down. So we are now at 24 pages. Or 24 illustrations. Because the book itself is going to have, you know, a blank page on one side and then the illustration. So, because I've said this before in the past, you want to have you don't want two illustrations back to back, because you know, let's say you're using Copic markers, that bleeds through the paper, and so you're going to want the back side to not have anything on it. And so let's save that. Wow, I'm really, really happy with that. Sweetie. Sorry, I'm talking to my husband. No, that's alright. I wanted you to see Toby and then the previous one. I did the robot. So, alright. Yay, it's coming along. So very happy. Okay. Page 24, okay. It does? Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. No, I just, I forget that with Manga Studio you can't save a TIFF in layered form, so I've got to do a JPEG. I can do my TIFF in Photoshop. Alright, so let's see. Who's next? Is there anything? I think, forgive me, I'm not sure what I want to do next. Oh, I was working on Fat. Let's work on Fat. The dragon sitting on top of his pile of treasure. And this piece was inspired by another one called Baby's First Treasure. Let's see if I can find that one just real quick and show you. Yes, I love Doctor Who. We both do. Color work, color work, color work. Where are you? Oh, colorful. Here we are. And here it is, cartoons. So this was Baby's First Treasure. It's that was actually done about the same time as the previous version of Toby. And I've been thinking about including him and updating this one as well, but this one actually inspired Fat, because Fat was part of the Inktober prompts. So, obviously it's not October anymore, but I still intend to get as many of the the Inktober prompts for this year done. Just a little late. So, and as you can see, I've got a go over this one real quick. I've got a treasure. I found a bunch of different images of coins and so on, and tweaked them and so on, and now I am using that as a basis for my coins. And you can see I've drawn in swords, and while there's a chest there, I'm doing a different version. I just want the rough shape of the chest. And a crown and cup and sword and shield, another sword, big gems, coins, scepter. And as you can see in the green line here, originally I was going to have a super long tail for him, but I already did a piece that had that, and so I didn't want to repeat myself on that, especially in the same book. Maybe the next one I will, but for now, I don't need to necessarily do that. So let's get back to working on. All right, I think this is baby. No, this is his tail. Okay, let's go ahead and merge those two. Oh, I'm sorry, combine. That's how come. It's merge in Photoshop, it's combine in this one. I wish they'd all have some generic standard terms. Alright, lock that because I don't want to muck with him anymore. And let's work on the treasure. So, new layer. Let's get back to the pencil. And we're on red. So, let's make that, what size is that? Oh, I'm at 40, no wonder. Oh, I was working on the crown, I think, the last time I was working on this. So, oh, you know what? Let's flip it. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Because I can already see some biases going on. So, if you look at that crown, some of these things are leaning this way, which, when flipped, was my right-hand bias, so. Let's tip, tip, tip. And that's going to be the front, so let's make that side a little higher. And then we'll put a gem of some kind. And something on the front that makes it look like, ooh, there's something there, but you don't know what it is because it's not looking right at you. let's try something. Can I do... Oh, interesting. Okay, let's do that. And boom. Erase that. Well, I mean, I know it's the pencil section, so it's not going to necessarily it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. Well, nothing has to be perfect, but so you do want it to kind of all go together. And let's see. So I want my gem line there and here. And I'll leave that. Come on. And then coins. Big coins. Different types. Not all of them are going to be that detailed, but some of them I want to have some funness to them. Maybe I will just worry about that when I go to ink it for now. And then we got the giant royal coins. Of the four kings. Or maybe the four kingdoms. But they're old, they're relics. I have a couple of them. Yeah. And since this is a gem, let's okay. Actually, that looks like an eyeball. Well, it doesn't matter. I can do something with it when I ink it. Okay. Now we get to the big boy gems. And again, since this is just an underdrawing, I'm not too worried about lines being perfect or whatever. But as you can see on like the crown, I've made the lines a little better so that they're worked out a bit more for when I get to it. and I'm not coming up with it on the fly. Because while I like to do that, sometimes it can be annoying. And the lines don't turn out quite the way I want them to. Alright. Okay. Get another one of those. And let's see here. Come on. I wonder, should I put that through the crown? You know, maybe I will do that. I'm thinking of putting the, as you can see, the tail is going, originally I was thinking I was going to put it in the front, but now I'm thinking about putting it so that it's coming through it. Let's see, where's the... Let's lower the density on the eraser. I want to see something here. Oh wow, it doesn't matter, it still erases the entire line. Yeah, that's what happens when you're learning. Interesting. Okay, I just can't push too hard. All right. Okay, actually I like that, so let's do that, and we'll go ahead. Oop, no! Actually, I'll leave that in there just so I can know that it's there for my draw through. Alright. Let's see. Let's do the goblet next. And that was on the wrong layer, but I like that. I'm going to keep that, but move back up. Okay. Actually, back up here. Let's tie that in with the crown. So, square, circle, square, circle, or rectangle, I should say, and circle. But let's make sure and continue that edge over here, and then this has got dings, because, you know, it's been in a dragon hoard for centuries. And the scepter. Let's do that. Easier to just draw through. that. And some dings. And we will put a gem there, and a gem there, a rectangle, and a rectangle, a rectangle, and a circle, and a rectangle, and a circle. And then I'm going to do some squigglies. Boom, boom. Oh, that sounds like from The Doctor's Wife. One of my favorite episodes. Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me. Oi. And the shield, the warrior shield. Let's see. Let's first save. Now the shield is going to be battered and battle worn. So, ding dong, dings and dongs and notches and imperfections. And again, we will do the circle and rectangle thing, although I'm going to change it up here a little bit. There. So and actually let's put one there. That makes sense. Use the pattern again. And yeah. Okay. Then the sword. Okay, I need to lower that down to 5. No. Sword's gonna, again, it's gonna be abraded and damaged, and actually I should, nope, I want to continue that line out, so I can see. Alright, now let's turn that back up. 15. I like that shape actually. It's kind of. Okay. And now for the chest. Again, I don't want to, for the chest, I'm going to keep the same design elements that I'm doing on the other things, because I really don't want to copy the chest. I just wanted it there for a basic shape reference. So, down to 5. Nope, nope. And, oh, that's right, I wanted to do kind of an exaggerated, so let's do that. Oop. I need a wider. Let's just get all the straights done first. Yeah. Okay, and then all right, so I'll turn that back. Oh, no, 15, and then that, and actually I should just do that. I don't really want it to be completely that works, yes. And circle, rectangle, rectangles. And I think I'm going to do that and that. And then we'll do this. And then the latch. And then scuff marks. Alright, oh, nope, gotta put more of those on there. forget those. Alright. And I'm not going to worry too much about the coins. I'm going to freehand those. So I just love that goofy look on his face. Look at my stuff. Oh, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? You silly bear. New folder. There it is. Okay. Let's draw that down. And a new layer. New Resta layer. And let's start with the happy guy. Okay, let's start with this eye. Oop, what did I do? Why did it switch colors on me? I'm still learning this program, but that's one of the really annoying aspects of it, is that you hit something and you don't even realize it, and boom. You're like, what the hell? Don't need it changing color on me when I'm drawing. And a little bit bigger. Yeah. Actually, let's take that down to 12. Okay. And the big cartoony nose. Yeah. I'm gonna hold off on doing the teeth because maybe you don't need it. I think. Try it with and without. Well, without for now. Try it later with. Okay. Okay, we should make that and save. I think, yeah. I'm having trouble with that, but I figured it out. Boom. Boom. Yeah. And I don't remember why I did that. I'll have to come back with it. I'll add the details to those two horns later. For now, let's just move on. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Put some white down here so that I can, yeah, blot out that layer when I want, but bring it back. Keep it there. Save. I actually think he looks better without the teeth. Originally I was trying to think, goofy, silly teeth because he's supposed to be this young dragon and he still has his baby teeth kind of thing. But, yeah, I'm thinking he doesn't really need it. And I also want these monsters to be cute. Or cute-ish. So, let me flip that. I want to see it normally. Yep. Come back here. There you are. Yeah, because that gives the expression much better. Okay. Sounds good to me. And lock that up. I don't need to be drawing on that layer again. Or that. And let's flip her back. And draw. Where'd my cursor go? Can't see it. There it is. And don't need the paint bucket. But we're on white again. Darn it. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I'm on 12, that's why. Come on. Because he's a cute little dragon. You ain't a dragon. Dragon. He's a happy little dragon. You know, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the scales. Oh, but hey, let's work on the sail, his mane. And I created a tangent, but I can deal with it. I don't want to erase it yet. Cause what can I put in his wing? Yeah, and then erase that. Okay. Excuse me. So, what is... we'll save that for later. Let's get the wing done first. Alright, so I got the... Where is... Okay, so this is... Tissue, we will make it kind of wavy. This was where I wasn't happy with how the feet were turning out. Come on. That's so dragon toes. And then he has claws over here. So now I'm not entirely sure I like having the leg over here. So what I'm going to do is that. Because this red line up here was originally the other leg, and I just didn't think it, I still don't think it looks right that high up, so I'm not going to do that one like that. Which means this needs to go that way. And then okay. I'm not entirely happy with that either. Okay. Oh. And nope. Ink. Ink, Gene, ink. And I don't need to be that bold. Okay. I need to see the other hand. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh my. Well, you would think as late as I slept in this morning, I would not be yawning, but apparently the yawning monsters are on the prowl. You know what? I think, well, one thing, it's getting late enough I need to make dinner, so I'm going to save and go make dinner, and maybe I will be back later this evening, or if not this evening, sometime tomorrow. Yeah, so let's save. And I'm going to call it for this session. Thank you for watching, and please look forward to the continuation of this one later, and have a great evening.